All right, the gloves are off. The line has been crossed in the sand. Use your analogies, whatever you want to do. But this is it. I'm coming to you and I'm saying, look, if you want the truth of the matter, I'm going to tell it to you. And if this makes me a prick, an asshole, a dickhead, then fine. In most cases, you already have your opinion of me to begin with, so I really don't care. But in being respectful to Versus, I've let facts get in the way and respect prevent me from saying them far too long. So this is all based off conversations we had for, about 3 or 4 months ago. And let me preface this by saying I get it. I've been there. And I know people that have, and I know there's people watching that have. And I understand that sometimes your responsibilities as a man mean you have to take a salary cut. You have to work at a job that you're educationally far superior to. But here's the real Hollywood story of Versus 2. Versus worked at a video store. And he used the games that he got at the video store to do the reviews, which is why he got the critiquing game reviews to begin with. Now, for whatever reason, he lost his job at the video store. And when that happened, 2 things occurred. The content went down and the free time went up. So he had all this time to make videos, but none of the content he had before to do them. So he had to find a way to continue to feed this fan base, this subscriber base, this viewer base that had his ego so inflated without any of the content he had before. And that's really what sparked all these beef videos and these argument videos. But what no one else seems to understand is the problem is the guy doesn't have a job. We're all on different levels. Rashawn, myself, Smitty, Apex, all these people I'm talking about, we have jobs. We have 9-to-5s. Real shit going on in our lives. I can't sit around all day and watch Star Superplay and watch Idiocracy, Ace Ventura Pet Detective, Batman Forever, and correlate these movies to my life. But I remember a time in my life that I could do that I had that luxury of sitting around and saying, geez, this movie really relates to what's going on in my life right now. I never sat down and said, let me make a YouTube video about it, but that's what's going on here, Versus. You have all this free time, and you're spending it watching these movies, and what you're doing is you're correlating what's happening in the movies to what's going on with your life, because right now your life is YouTube. You honestly feel like you are on a vendetta against everyone else, as if you were the truth, defending it as a martyr, which is insane. You are nothing more than a giant hypocrite who lost his job and needed time to kill and space to put up on his YouTube channel. That's the truth of it. So if you want to know why people look at your points and say they're not relevant, say they don't make sense, it's because they only make sense to one person, and that's you. And the reason they make sense to you is you've had so much time to fill your mind up with these extravagant ideas about what's going on in your YouTube life, which is obviously overwhelmed reality to you. You get hurt about it because you believe all this shit. But you are a hypocrite. And I'm going to show you another reason why.
Yo, what up, folks? Your boy Versus here. This video is going to be about why I block people from my channel and why I delete comments. Now, a very few amount of people believe that I delete comments because people are not agreeing with me, and that is absolutely far from the truth. I delete comments because, for example, if I make a video about Madden, there is no need for anyone to fill up 3 pages cussing someone's mom out and telling them, how bad they suck at a video game or something like that. There's no need for that. If it's not pertaining to the topic of the video, or you're using excessive profanity, then there's no need for that. And that's just how I filter my channel. If you don't like it, feel free to go to someone else's channel. But I try to keep the comments where people can have a conversation, intelligent conversation, without the use of excessive profanity or just, trolling on, creating chaos.
All right, so that was your stance on blocking and removing comments a couple months ago. Now, my question would be, how does a comment like this get posted today? More importantly, how does a comment like this not only get accepted, but responded to? And for the record, I don't block anybody. And to keep on the record, you need to get your own credibility in check and in order, because you're all over the place. The reason you have to block your comments and disable your ratings is more people than not have caught wise of what you're trying to portray yourself as and what you really are. So, like I said, you need to separate your YouTube from your life, man. Set down from the mask like you had to a few weeks ago. You're hyperventilating with the plastic, apparently. But get things in order, and then come back and tell people how things are and how you want them to be. Because right now, to me, you're just a joke. Like, you have no concept of reality at this point based on these videos you're making, man. Nobody's hating on you. Nobody's just being a hater because we're all jealous of Versus and his viewers and subscribers, man. You need to get out of here with that. You really need to get yourself straight. Get your own facts in order. Get your own channel in line. Get your own thoughts and logic straight, set, and then follow that. Until then, you don't have shit to say to anybody about anything, man. You really don't.